Modi has now demanded that DRDO will come and brief nobody else but him directly every 15 days. It's sad that, to achieve big things, it requires prime ministerial oversight. Why did ISRO do so well? Because it has always been directly under the prime minister. Why? Because all the technologies were dual use. The technologies to go to space were required to build long-range ballistic missiles. And therefore, the Prime Minister controlled both that and the strategic aspects of the DRDO, which is why our missile program is insanely successful. ISRO is insanely successful.
I agree.
But why is it even in the missile program, the tactical missiles are all failures, mostly failures, whereas the strategic missiles, which is to say nuclear weapons delivery warheads, are so incredibly successful? Because it was under the Prime Minister. Prime Minister to Prime Minister do a very in-depth briefing. The notes that are maintained in the locker or whatever are maintained very well, and there is a transfer of knowledge from one government to other. Prime Ministerial control and the fact that you can't bullshit to the Prime Minister means that these programs have been successful. Whereas anything the Prime Minister does not pay personal attention to, you need a cracking of the whip. And ever since the Prime Minister started this thing, I think it started only 2 months back, every 15 days, DRDO reports to me. So now I expect lots of things from DRDO. But you can't blame DRDO also. And I'll tell you why. Most of the people out there are not rewarded for performance, they're rewarded for seniority. Whether you've delivered or not, you run it like a government department. See, science can't be run like IAS. See, what is the problem with the IAS? I know genuinely brilliant people in the IAS and IFS. But the problem is you don't get rewarded for your brilliance. No? I know some of our finest ambassadors and bureaucrats who have been passed over because they had 2 months less seniority than somebody else. What do? See, you can't have seniority-based promotions. But the law tells you it has to be seniority-based promotions. So kya karoge? Science can't be run like a bureaucracy. Otherwise, it becomes a scientific bureaucracy. So we have genuinely brilliant scientists who are not promoted. And then you have clowns. Literally, there is one guy who's reached the top of the defense bureaucracy, who is the most spectacular failure, he has a stellar record of not having delivered on a single program. Not one. Everything he touched turned to shit. Elevated to the absolute top. And people who have delivered consistently on programs, by seniority nahi hai, kya karenge?